Hi, my name is John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. As you're watching this, I should be driving up the A1, hopefully getting very near to home after spending a weekend at the Gloucester Steam Rally with my friend Rob from Extreme Plasma. If I did get to meet you, it was a pleasure, but being as well I haven't got there yet, or I've been, because this is Thursday night and I'm going on Friday morning and it gets a little bit complicated. In tonight's nightcaps, I do a fairly straightforward stud extraction for work. I stripped that little Blacksmith face down I bought at the car boot sale the other week. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. I think probably just clean it up, give it a coat of boiled linseed oil and put it on the wife's dressing table would be the ideal thing. In part 2, I get on and start making some more of the boiler fittings for my big copper boiler. Make a start on a safety valve. I've got to have it running. It's been a while. I've just sort of haven't getting a chance to get back to it, but I'm going to spend a bit of time on it the next few weeks. There'll be quite a bit of film on the Patreon channel regarding the boiler, but it will eventually filter down onto here. I've got a little job here to do for work. It's actually one of the feet off one of the ramps, and what's happened is a little bolt, 8mm bolt, snapped off in there. I've had a few goes at welding nuts on. I moved it, but it just gave up. I've got no decent gear at work to drill it, so I've bought it and put it in the lathe and we'll see if we can get it drilled out. I'm going to clean it up first so I get a nice start for the drill, which you don't want it all roughened up like that really. It's not wanting to play. It will play. That's better. Right, we're going to go straight in with a carbide spot drill. Because the trouble is, by welding things onto the stud, the bastard's gone hard, isn't it? It's actually a bolt that's in there and it won't be bottomed out. So it always pays to counter drill all the way through it. And if you do happen to snap a drill or something, you can always hammer it into the hole. That's the way I do it anyway. Right, so we're through there. I'll drill this 6.8 and see if I can pick the threads up. 6.8 is top and drill size for M8. Oh, bastard thing. Not what I wanted really, but no, I mean, it's happened, so make the most of it. We do not want to snap this fucking drill in there. I do not want to snap a drill in there. Come on, John. Get yourself with the shite, son. Right, he's with the shite now. Right. Any threads left in there, he wonders? That seems to be alright. If it was anything critical, I'd put a helicoil in, but it's not. Oh, it doesn't want to play very much, that it's... Oh, horrible. You can see the bolt goes hard when you weld the bastard things. all it does is hold the rubber pad on. That'll be alright. I bought this little Blacksmith vise at a steam rally earlier on in the year. I've just getting around to having a quick look at it. It's all complete. The only part that's missing is there should be a little foot on there so you can tighten it onto a bench. It's a nice little thing. I've never seen one this small before. I did say I was going to try and take it apart and do like a, I don't know, like a sort of a bit of a restore. I'm not going to polish it or clean it or paint it. As if you want to get cleaned up in probably a quart of linseed oil. This will be old, 100-year-old minimum, I would think. I don't like to see old-fashioned square nuts, that sort of thing. We'll knock the pin out of there. If I was a rough bastard, I would just use that. Right, so that bit should come out of there now. We'll take the screw out first. That screw's in really nice condition, and that's a bronze thrust washer. The nut will come out of the back once we get the clamp screwed down a little bit. Right, so that's the nut, which is also made of bronze. Or is it not? Surely not. I'll give it a quick rub up on the wire wheel and have a look. Right, it is made of probably steel, but that is brass on it. It's had some repairs done. It's been brazed up at some time. There's brass there and brass round there, and this end here has also been repaired. Nice to see stuff that has been repaired like that. Don't know who did it, but I think the guy that did that won't be here anymore. Right, so that screws into there with its little thrust washer. The moving part of the vise should come out now. Like that. That's a little leaf spring. It pushes it apart using that cam. That's it, that's all the parts. That's riveted onto there. That won't come out of there because it's got something on it. So if one's cleaning up, wire brush, angle grinder and a wire brush, something making for that, and putting back together with linseed oil, and then put it somewhere interesting, like, I don't know, see if Deb wants it for a bedside cabinet or something like that. Once we get it apart and get it cleaned up, we'll see how it's been made. I don't think that's the original bolt for through there, bastard, because it should only have a like a spigot on. I might make a new bolt for that. I might, but there again, that's the one that was in there. That's the way the history was, so I'll probably leave it like that. This will be all forged. It really is a nice little thing. I've got a full size one, well Deborah has, and I've also bought a one, probably a half size one, which is really nice. I've wanted one for years, and then all of a sudden I've got 3 of the bastard things. So that's that stripped. We'll get it wire brushed open. I'll have a look on the internet so I can find out what the thing, what that goes on there looks like. It grips it onto a bench. Very nice.